And it looks like we are now live. Welcome, everybody, to this week's version of the 29-minute Hangout. This is Chef Doug DiMercurio. I'm here with my partner, Chef Katrina Van Athousden, and a special guest tonight who we'll introduce here in just a moment. But this is a really special night because our guest tonight is someone from 12 hours away from me, so either direction, but he's a half a day ahead of us. And so Katrina, do you want to cover any of the logistics before we get started? Since we only have 29 minutes, we'll move on quickly here.
Yeah, guys, so super excited to have you guys here on the 29-minute Hangout. As you guys know, this is an interactive 29 minutes. We want to make sure that this represents the best of your questions. We have guest speakers that are coming on here that are rocking the leaderboards, they're growing their business, that are just 6-7-figure income earners, and it's amazing the groups that we have on here, the people that we've had on here. We're super excited with tonight's guests. So you guys make sure you ask your questions, you get involved. The more questions you ask, if we can stump our guests, the better this 29-minute Hangout's going to be. Head it back over to you, Doug.
Okay, well, great. Well, our guest tonight is somebody who's been in the industry since about 2008 and got serious about internet marketing, I guess, in 2010. And but I'm going to let him tell us his story a little bit. His name is Sonny Lanorias. And Sonny, you live on the other side of the world from where I am. Tell us a little bit about where you are and how you got into this business and how you got from where you started to where you are now.
Okay, so right, so can you hear me okay, guys?
I can hear you just great, yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I just wanted to say thank you for having me here. I feel grateful and honored to be on this 29-minute hangout. So I just wanted to say thank you. So first, I got started in internet marketing because I was tired of doing those home meetings and home parties, prospecting offline since 2002 to 2008. So I've been doing network marketing offline, and then when my wife got pregnant in 2008, that's how I explore internet marketing because I wanted to stay at home. So also, if I continue to work offline, you have to be going out of the house to make money. So I didn't like that idea anymore since I was tired of doing offline and handling out flyers, those kinds of things. So that's how I stumbled into internet marketing.
Okay. And so what were some of when you first got started, I mean, that was a while ago. There's a lot more tools and a lot more things available today than there were back then. What do you see are some of the major differences, and what is it that you found has helped you create the most success for yourself?
Yeah, so actually in 2008, between 2008 and 2010, I struggled doing internet marketing because I tried to do it on my own. So I didn't leverage systems and tools. I tried to build my own websites, and unfortunately, I was overwhelmed, and I went out of focus until I got stressed and depressed doing this internet marketing stuff. So in 2010, I started blogging. I was inspired actually by one of our What's Working Now instructor, which is Ty Tribble. So I started following his blogging bootcamp, and that's how I got inspired because I was really wondering between 2008 to 2010 why I was not getting leads. So when I saw Ty Tribble's blog and what he's doing online to generate leads for his business, so that's actually how I got getting small wins. So I started blogging, and then I also learned blogging from another system. So basically what I did was just to master one thing, and that is blogging. So I just implemented it daily, and then I also got into a contest from 2010, 2011, and 2012. Uh, it was about the top 50 MLM bloggers for the in our niche. So I was also part of that contest. Maybe I think I was in the last 50, top 50 at 2010. I was the 50th member of that blogging contest. But I'm only the Asian who got into the contest. So blogging really helped me in getting through this online business.
Great, great. And so is that still your primary strategy today, is blogging?
Yes, so blogging, whenever I generate a lead, I then connect with them on Facebook.
Okay. So you follow up on social media
Yeah.
and you start a conversation that way. So, and so with blogging being your primary strategy, what tips would you have for people if they want to start blogging today? What would be some of the, I guess the primary things or recommendation you would have to help them get success as quickly as possible?
Okay, so before, actually, blogging was not that simple because you have to get a self-hosted WordPress or you have to buy hosting. But in today's age, like for example in Elite Marketing Pro, we already have a blog within the EMP system. So I suggest for those who are just getting started to leverage our EMP blogging platform because I don't want them to getting stuck on those technical stuff. So I want them to write and then just get the momentum and then start marketing their content through the blogging platform inside EMP. So that's what I recommend. And another thing is that most people are also stuck on what to write on their content on their blog. So they have a hard time on what to write or what to create and inside their blog. So I suggest they just share their knowledge freely on their blog. And another way is they can also curate curate content on other people's blogs. So whatever they learned on that blog, they just package it and summarize it into their own content and just post it onto their blog. They can also if they have a blog that they like, they can put there in the first paragraph what they like about the blog post and what they liked about the author, and then they just link the post to their blog, and then that's how they can share value.
Right.
So just build the momentum and just keep doing.
Yeah. So have you branched out? You've been doing blogging all this time. Have you branched out into any other marketing strategies?
Yes, so I have been doing social media marketing, but what actually is the secret sauce in blogging is actually to have a blogging tribe. So have a blog syndication tribe.
Okay. Okay. Great. And I understand what that is. That's kind of technical for people that are just starting out. But is there a particular tribe that you are in?
Yeah, so actually they can join my blog syndication Facebook group, which has 3,600 members. So I can share the link later on, so it's free to join. And all they have to do is just syndicate other people's blog first, and then leave a comment on 3 blogs, and then after that they can share their own. So every
Right.
time someone syndicates, their blog will also be syndicated. So it's free, and that's how my blog went up from 56 million down to 700,000 in Alexa rankings
That's
through
right.
blog syndication.
Right. And for those that aren't familiar with that, Alexa ranks all the websites in the universe, and from one which is kind of a battle between Google and Facebook, and they're the number one. They get the most visits of all of them, all the way down to whatever. And so you are in the top 700,000 of all of the websites in the entire universe. So that's congratulations. That's terrific. Means you're getting a lot of traffic to your website. So that's great. But Katrina, I'm going to let you ask a few questions here, and you're probably looking at the Q&A or whatever to see if anybody's posted anything. But sure, you are an elite blogging expert, and ask some questions of Sonny here that will enlighten the rest of us. I'm also a blogger, but I get what's going on. But I want you to jump in here, and I'm sure you've got some things that I haven't thought of.
No, I just love the fact, and I want to kind of dive a little deeper into it. You mentioned that you were a top MLM blogger. So I know we've got a lot of people that watch us that are network marketers are going to listen into this, and they're going to kind of want to know, what is a top MLM blogger, and how the heck do you, get ranked for that? So what are some of the steps? Is there a form you have to fill out? Like, what is it to become an MLM blogger to get recognized in that industry?
Yeah, actually, right now it's already non-existent. It started in 2010 by a guy from Australia. So he started this blogging MLM blogging thing, and then he invited a couple of bloggers way back in 2010, and then I applied, and then other network marketers also applied to the contest, and I think there were around 200 plus bloggers at that time. So that's how I got involved in that contest. And then later in 2011 and 2012, that's where Ray Higdon joined the contest. So he became the #1, and I was at number 30 plus that time. So from 50, I moved to 40 plus, and then 2012, 30 plus.
Awesome. So that's no longer available. That competition doesn't take place anymore?
Yeah, right now it's already not available.
Okay. Do they do it every year? I mean, is it still something they do, or not at all? It's completely over and done with.
I'm not sure why it stopped in 2012, but it was actually consistent from 2010, 2011, and 2012.
Okay.
Right.
And so that there's not an option to do that anymore, which is kind of a bummer, because I'm thinking all these guys are out there going, "Hey, how do I get into that?" So I'd be curious to see if that's something that would come up again.
Yeah, it had a 3-year run. It was an annual contest, and I don't remember what the rules were, but Sonny would, because you were in it and you were on the list. And actually, I think Dr. Bob Clark got on that list as well. But it was the top 50 blogs, and you had to get votes somehow or another. I can't remember exactly how it was.
Awesome. So, I know you talked about syndication and how important it is, and we had you on a very special training for one of the systems that you're promoting, and you kind of revealed a little bit of your strategy for syndication. Can you talk a little bit about that today with us also?
Yeah, okay, so gone are the days already where you can just purchase a software where you can get backlinks to those scrappy websites. So in today's age, the new SEO is already social. So that's why every blogger needs to focus their attention on getting social. So one of the syndication strategy is Pinterest and StumbleUpon. So those, aside from Facebook, so Facebook, StumbleUpon, and Pinterest are the top 3 social sites that has been working for me very well.
I would have to say that's the same thing for me. StumbleUpon has probably gotten me the most views, and actually, even for myself, interviews, which was interesting to see that go. And then Pinterest. What are you liking about Pinterest?
Yeah, so with Pinterest, because people are more inclined to click the images than just clicking a link. So, and it's also very responsive. Actually, I am more of a Pinterest guy than an Instagram guy. Yeah.
I'm right there with you on that one. I don't do much with Instagram at all, but Pinterest, I'm all over Pinterest. That to me is a good playing field.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and you talked a lot about doing blogging and being your main tool. So kind of walk us through your blog. Is it all straight up content? Is it video in there? What is kind of the structure that you put together for your blog? And about how long does it take to write a blog post for you?
Yeah, so in 2000 between 2010 and 2012, my blog are most of them are in text format. So I wrote like somewhere between 500 to 700. In fact, others are almost 1,000 words. So just this year, I changed my strategy a little bit. So I'm doing a lot more on video tutorials, like using Camtasia and showing people how to do things, because it's easier for them to learn if you do it through videos. And it's also much faster for me to create a content than writing the whole thing.
I'm right there with you on that one, Sonny. I'm right there with you on that one.
Yep.
So I also want to give you a mad shout out because you're just rocking the leaderboards. I've been watching you for the last, I want to say year and a half, 18 months or so. And you've always been just an amazing leader to watch online to see what's going on. And then all of a sudden this month there's this massive explosion that's going on in your business. You're on the leaderboards for sales. You're making calls. What is going on in your business? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, so actually, late last year, I got into a house foreclosure, and then early this year, I got into a car foreclosure. So I thought I can still recover, and I think it was July or June when I was already I had no options anymore, and I was back against the wall. So I have to do something. So that's why I get back with the EMP, and then just started taking the first step in sharing what the EMP is all about through blog, and then I got small wins, and then until it piled up, so it just exploded. So I just continued what I'm doing, and what I can say, especially regarding to sales, is that most of my sales are built on trust. So I didn't just get any sale from a cold market, but I tried to help others first before I got the sale. So I offered them bonuses like free coaching, and then trying to make things easier for them. And then until we built the trust, then they were asking about what offer, and also they wanted to work with me. So that's how I got those signups, and every time I offer them something, they immediately buy.
Excellent. Are you getting them on the phone? Are you making like personal phone calls with people also?
Most of them is through Facebook, so Facebook chat, and then Skype calls.
Okay. Very cool. So I know you talked about your strategy. You get them onto your blog. You make an engagement with them. Are you like having when they sign up for a list? Are you taking that email address and then finding them on Facebook? Is that kind of your strategy?
Yeah. So every time I get a lead, I copy their email address, and then I try to search them on Facebook.
And if they don't have a Facebook account?
Yeah, if they don't have a Facebook account, then I try to search their in Google. So sometimes I find a name, and then I think there's a name on Google that pop up, and then I try to see if it matches. So sometimes I send them a message, and then that I found them on my blog, and then connect with them. So if I can't really find them, then I just continue with the next person. So it actually doesn't require you to generate like 10 to 25 leads per day, because for me, honestly, I'm just generating like 3 to 9 leads, or 10 the most per day. But when it comes to blogging leads, most of these leads are hot or overqualified compared to solo ad leads. So I would rather generate 5 to 10 leads per day through my blog than getting 25 to 50 leads per day through solo ads.
Makes perfect sense to me. Now, what are you saying in that first message on Facebook? Because everyone's like leery of that spammer or what it is. So how do you start that conversation?
Okay. Yeah, so first, actually in my private mastermind group, I have a couple of Facebook scripts there on my mastermind. So one of the examples, let's say I find them on Facebook and then I send them a message. So I kind of like, for example, hi Katrina, this is Sunny, and I just saw that you subscribed to my blog, and I just wanted to connect. So let me know if how I can help. So just put my name and then my blog, and then after that I click add friend. So most of them confirm, and then that's we start rolling. And then I ask them a few questions about their business, how their lead generation is going, and then if I see that they want to start a business, then I offer them the Elite Marketing Pro offer. If they have a business and they're struggling with leads, I offer them with AMF, the Attraction Marketing Formula. So if they want blogging and they're struggling with blogging, then I offer them the Authority blog product. So you can, it's like a restaurant. So you have a menu, then whatever they like, then you just offer them what they want.
Right.
I love that strategy.
So it seems so simple, but so many people miss that whole idea that, you're really, to succeed in any business, you just have to put yourself in a position where you can solve other people's problems or help them to overcome something that's, keeping them stuck or whatever it is. And if you have a solution that you can offer to them that's going to help them out, then they'll want to get that. But if your whole purpose of doing whatever you're doing is just I need to make money and so I need to sell you this thing, they're going to run away from you as fast as they can. So
Yeah.
that's a real key point. Just be focused on what does the other person need, what are their needs, what are their where are they stuck, and how can you help them get through that. And if you focus on that, then the sales just come. So that's great. I've got a question that I ask every one of our guests, and I didn't warn you about this, and so I know you're going to be unprepared. But the question is, we always like to have our guests tell us something that they've never told anybody else before. So what can you tell us about you that you've never told anybody else?
Okay, so I'll have to be frank, but I think it was I was supposed to be a seaman, so a ship captain. So that was my goal before when I graduated in college. So supposedly I was supposed to be on a ship and work abroad because I want to have more money for my family. But then since my goal was to give my family a better life, so I have to work abroad, overseas, so I can make more money. Because here in my country, the average income is, I think, like $500 to $800 per month. So I have to find a way to give them a better life. So one of the options I thought was to go overseas and work abroad. So apparently, it doesn't make sense to give them a better life and be with them just maybe once or twice a year. So I started to look for options, and I stumbled across network marketing and internet marketing. And after that, maybe around 2 years after doing MLM, I also suffered stress, depression, and I have some sort of, I think they call it agoraphobia, wherein because of stress and anxiety, you suffer this kind of in your body. So, but I didn't mind. I was focused on my goal to give my family a better life. So that didn't stop me from doing and pursuing on what I want.
Right.
So that's one thing that I never share it in public, and I think it's the first time that I share it here on Elite Marketing Pro.
Oh, thank you. And it takes a lot of courage to share something that you've never shared before. So, how old were you when you first started in MLM in network marketing?
I think I was 22 years old.
Okay. Okay. Great. And did you grow up your whole life? Now you're in the Philippines, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
southern part of the Philippines.
Okay. And is that where you were born and grew up?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. So, and I guess one more question is, so with most of the people that you connect with online, where are most of your clients? Where do most of your clients come from?
Yeah, so I have members coming from different countries like US, Australia, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, Dubai, Philippines, and South Africa. So I think seven countries.
Okay. So it really is a worldwide business, and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's not something that 20 years ago was even possible to do. So yeah, that's fantastic. Katrina,
So
you got any follow-up
I've got it.
questions here?
Yeah, I've got one quick question. Bernadette, who wants to know who that adorable, cute picture is behind you on your wall. That's right behind your head.
Yeah. That's my actually my daughter. That's tarpaulin way back in I think in 2009 on her first birthday. So I just didn't remove the tarpaulin, and it's just there for like since 2009. So uh, th-
6.
5 years, 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Very
So.
cool. So, Sonny, where can people connect with you after? So, wrapping this up, we've got about a minute and 30 seconds left. So, where can people connect with you? Where's the best place to find you online and get in touch with you?
Yeah, so the best place they can find me is on Facebook. So they can just search for my name, Sonny Lanorias, and I am available anytime because I also work full time on my online business. So Facebook is the most convenient way for them to connect with me.
Awesome. Can they find you on your blog also?
Yes, it's sunnylanorias.net and sunnylanorias.com.
Cool. Awesome.
Great.
Well, I'm super excited to have you on here. You've given a wealth of information. We've got about 60 seconds left, Doug. Is there another question you have for Sonny to ask?
I don't have any burning questions at this point. I really just am very grateful to you, Sonny, for being on today and giving people a glimpse at the opportunity that that's out there. No matter where you are in the world, you can create a business from home, and really get yourself in a situation that will improve your life and give you the opportunity to create a better lifestyle for you and your family. So,
Yeah.
Sonny, any last words for us tonight?
Yeah, okay. So one thing I can suggest in terms of building their business is I highly recommend, because this has changed my business, to start their day by listening to one of our daily dose of awesome calls. So this is like a brain vitamins for me. So it will warm up their mind. And another thing is your success is actually not about what system or who's your upline sponsor or what MLM company you're in, but success is really all about you, and it starts within your mindset.
Yeah, I
Absolutely,
would
totally
totally
agree.
agree.
All right, we are at 29 minutes. We're going to have to cut this off. So thanks, Sonny. Hang on just a moment. Guys, this is the wrap-up of the 29-minute Hangout. Thank you, Chef Doug, for hanging out with me today. This is always a pleasure, Sonny. You are amazing and great content, guys. If you want to follow us here at Google Plus for Elite Marketing Chefs, and also find us on iTunes on the 29-minute Hangout. Thanks, guys, for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.